Hi, I'm Dr. Marianne Cintron, founder of Step by Step Dyslexia Solutions. We are a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization. And if what I share inspires you, please like and share with others and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also visit us on our website. And if you'd like to make a donation, that would be so helpful to keep us going. So I already shared the Bossy R's with AR and OR on my previous YouTube. So today I'm going to share the other Bossy R's, which to me they're so fun to teach. I guess that's just what teachers enjoy doing, right? So today I'm going to teach, we have ER, IR, and UR. I have a mnemonic that people use. It's her first nurse works early. So what you want to do, for younger students, I highly recommend teaching one at a time. Older students might be able to handle that these sounds all say but younger students really need to have them be taught one at a time. So I say ER, her, ER says And what I do when I teach a new sound is follow the Orton Gillingham model of trace, copy, cover, close. So the student's going to trace, ER says ER says ER says You want to be sure the student says the letters as they write. That's firing those different synapses in their brain, and that's what makes it multisensory, because they're seeing, they're writing, and they're speaking. So after they trace it, they're going to copy it, and then they're going to cover these two columns and write it again for memory, and then they're going to turn the paper over, close their eyes, and write it again for their memory. And then at the top, I have them write what we have already learned, which is AR and OR. There's more to that with the Orton Gillingham model, but this is just to get you started. So you want to have your phonogram card. Then I'm also going to teach ER as a suffix. So you notice my cards are blue when they're part of a word, and these are available on my website, on my store. But I also have ER as an orange card because it is a suffix. So I have est, ER, my suffixes are a different color. So then I'm going to teach tomorrow about farmer. So when children can add a suffix to the root words, they're going to increase their vocabulary. So we want to take advantage of doing that when we teach the word farm. So you want to have your sound circles, and I showed on my Facebook Live how to use sound circles. And you also want to have your letters because when you have your lesson plan, you're going to pull the sounds together that make the words that have ER says For example, her, heard, term, perm, verb, perch, fern, and you want to point out which ones are rhymes. And when I teach serve, I'm going to have the the V that's followed by an E, and I'll explain that's one of our jobs of the E, because we cannot have a V in English without an E. So when I use the sound circles, the student is only saying those sounds. So t, 3 sounds, but 4 letters. And perch, p, ch. 3 sounds, 5 letters. Next, you're going to use your letters, and you're going to have the student use the same words with those letters. So I asked the student, what letters do we use to spell perch? They know P, so they're going to bring the P, ER, ch, CH. Another thing I do is I use these Unifix cubes, because when you have the ER together, you can stack your Unifix cubes like this. So you have P, you have P, ch. When they make one sound, it's called a digraph. But anyway, you need to know the student needs to see it as one sound, but it's 2 letters. So these are really helpful for students too. So I just want to read some of the fun words that we're reviewing on day 1. Perch, perk, stern, firm. I'm not firm. Perm, term, germ. And then I build, I put 2 of the words together. I could say serve corn because the child already learned the OR. And that's appropriate for Thanksgiving, right? And then I could have a longer sentence. My perm smells bad because the child already learned the double L, which was that floss word. So tomorrow, I'm going to do ER as a suffix. So I'm going to introduce marker, starter, farmer, farther. Okay, and then I'm also going to show the student how ER is part of a syllable. For example, in the word pattern, or permit, or perhaps, and perfect. So, and then when I teach per, I'm going to point out that pre often gets confused for per. So pre is a prefix. Per is a phoneme, or it's a syllable. So you can also use per in a sentence like it's $5 per admittance, or per student. So we use per as a word. Anyway, I hope that's helped with those bossy R's. And you're going to do the UR and the ER a little bit differently, but they all say not the UR and the IR. So I hope this has helped you. And remember to check out our website at dyslexia-solutions.com. Bye-bye now.